Alright, giant golden dick sword. Welcome back. So, Master Smith's gonna look after Kamiko for a bit, and we've got to go pick some shit up. So, let's go have a look at the rest of Dragon Mountain. That's Smith's Forge. We'll see lots of that later. Dragon Mountain serves as the hub for the game. We'll be coming back here in between missions to buy new skills, get new missions. Damn, it is a very pretty place, just like everywhere else in the game. But I do get the impression that this place was built first before the writers got their hands on it, because the Wang Cave, this is where Wang lives, and apparently he's never been right over there to where Master Smith lives. Or at least not to his little secret hidden library compartment, which is right next to everything, but whatever. Anyway, where's that shit we need? No pets? Eh. Ooh. Alright, this is an amulet. You can equip different amulets and they give you different substantial bonuses focusing on either, well, different parts of the game. This is Serene Mind. This is one of the most important chi skills in the game. I'm going to be maxing this out ASAP. And this is the Warsaw. This game throws a lot of weapons at you very quickly. Here's the Warsaw. If you hold right click, you consume a little bit of fuel, and you can basically go doom on all these enemies. Arms and limbs will fly off. The downside of the Warsaw is that while it can stun lock whatever enemy you're attacking, it kind of locks you into place as well, and his buddies are gonna fuck you up while you're dealing with one dude. So it's a great weapon to finish off a tough enemy, but don't use it in a group.
Strange. I'm in here, seeing through your eyes, but I'm also asleep back in Smith's dojo. I can feel myself with my eyes closed. I wonder if I can... wiggle my...
Don't pull a muscle.
Would it kill you to let me concentrate for a second?
You think it's easy sharing your mind with someone?
I don't think I can move my body at all.
Just so long as you can't move mine.
Yes, sir, Captain Krusty, sir.
At ease, soldier.
Alright, let's check out Kobodera.
So you Hideo?
Master Wang! It is a pleasure to meet you. I've heard a lot about you.
Ha! All good, I hope.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Fucking kids.
So we got sucked into that conversation and we still have to actually activate talk to him. Kind of annoying. Fuck your bows. Pick that shit up, Hideo.
Hey, what's going on, Hideo?
The usual. Training, vigilance. I've taken over the Kung Fu sessions for Master Smith while he works on a cure for Kamiko.
Nice. Sounds like fun.
It's work. We have to be ready at any moment.
For what exactly?
Justice never rests.
Well, you're a serious young fellow. I'd say you remind me of me, except you're about as far from me as humanly possible.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not sure how to take that.
Master Smith asked me to show you some of the chi techniques we have developed here. With your training, they should be elementary.
Fire away. I'm always up for new and better ways to fuck shit up.
Ooh. 2 skill points and a new weapon. So let's check out what he just gave us. My weapon slots are full, so I have to equip that quickly. Let's get rid of the Deckard. I don't really need that anymore. Let's have a look at these. Blades of Zaibatsu. So this is a double sword. So when you do a power move, it hits twice. They're honestly pretty good. I like the weapons that hit multiple times much better than weapons that don't. When you do a vortex, you get twin blades. And the unique aspect of this is whenever you swing, it sends out energy waves that deal about 50% the damage of a standard hit. But if you get a group of enemies together, you can put out a lot of pain since it pierces. All in all, these are great weapons. Alright, what is next? We gotta go back to talk to Master Smith again. He's over by the forge now. Right, let's start this.
Hello, Wang. How are things with your new roommate?
Oh, you know, it's great as long as she keeps her mouth shut.
I have to ride around in this cesspool of your mind all day and not talk about it? I wish I had skin so I could crawl out of it! You pompous, oversexed idiot!
She agrees.
I very much doubt that. Please, treat her with respect and kindness, Lo Wang. She is very dear to me.
Oh look, someone with manners. Shocking.
I'm sure you two will find a way to put aside your differences in the name of the greater good.
If by greater good you mean me getting my money, then I heartily agree.
Money is an illusion used to hypnotize small minds.
But it sure helps when you're trying to buy a bottle of good whiskey.
I need 4 things. First, a demonic rod. Then the skin of a large mammal. And some raw chi crystals. They can usually be found near black brain pools. Careful though. The pools are what seems to be causing the mutations in the animals out there.
Maybe I'll pick up some dinner while I'm at it.
I would not recommend eating them.
I'm doomed.
I will also need golden chrysanthemum. The vendors in the marketplace usually have them.
Wow, crystals and flowers. Hey dudes, we going to harmonize our resonances and use them to levitate the Pentagon?
Something like that. Come on, the sooner I have these materials, the sooner I can get Kamiko back where she belongs.
All right, back in a jiff.
Well, obviously we're gonna do it. Alright, so we gotta go check out our last vendor. Really, there's only 2 shops here. There's the ninja guy, Hideo, and here is the other one, who is the more useful of the 2. Larry's Shoot Shack. Nice little place here. You can hop behind the counters and look around if you want, but there's not much to see.
Larry, how's it hanging?
You know this guy?
Old friend.
You always make me smile, Lo Wang. No, wait, that's not it. You always make me fart. That's what it was.
That hurts, Larry. You know, you're a real demon, you know that?
That's what my mama always told me. What can I do for you?
I actually have a very special request today. I need a golden chrysanthemum.
Ooh, specialty item. Very hard to find.
Come on now, Larry. I know you're holding, and you owe me one.
It's a fair cop.
Yeah, 'cause I mess with you anymore?
They still give me dirty looks from time to time, but there hasn't been an incident since you put the fear of Wang in them.
I did do that, didn't I?
And I do owe you one. Here, on me. Bring your wallet next time.
Okay. Hey, thanks for this.
Thank you. You saved my business, maybe my life.
Hey, let's not get weepy about it. I don't want you to start spitting acid everywhere.
Racist!
Demon! Big kiss.
Ew.
I like Lo Wang's friends. So anyway, he sells a whole bunch of upgrade thingies here. That marksman soul, I'm going to be getting that ASAP. There's also an assault rifle if you want it. It's alright. And you can buy ammo for your weapons if you need it.
That demon's name is Larry?
Wow, his real name is unpronounceable. He wanted something his customers could relate to.
And he chose Larry.
Yeah, said he saw it in a video game.
Nerds.
Look who's talking, Dorcas.
Wonder which video game that was. Leisure Suit Larry? Anyway, before we move on, there's a little secret back here. Let's go check out. Let's pop up here, over here, and... Kawaii. Huh. Shame on you, Buddha. A little holdover from the first Shadow Warrior. Ninja moves. Alright, let's get out of here.
Car, sweet car.
Is this our only transportation option?
Why, you got a better idea?
Sorry, I'm just used to...
What? Teleporting?
Actually, you're not far off.
What?
I figured it out when I was training with Smith. It was an accident.
You accidentally teleported.
When I calm my mind, I can see these statues. And if I focus on one, it sort of pulls me to it.
In the real world? How?
I have no idea how it works, but I've been doing it for the past year.
No wonder Smith took an interest in you.
Here, close your eyes. I'll show you.
So, in the first game, Hoji allowed you to use a bunch of chi shit, and in this game, Kamiko allows you to teleport all around the world so that they don't have to animate transition sequences. But before we go, we do have a lot of skill points we haven't used yet. So let's see. Like I said, Serene Mind is one of the most important skills to have. So this is going to be the one we're going to focus on. Not exclusively, but put a few points in that and a few points in Healing Flame so we can heal a little bit better. Now I need 2 skill points to upgrade both of those. So let's go put another one of those into Sting. You'd only have to take 4 more points to get Sting fully upgraded, so we might do that before Serene Mind. Anyway, if you want to teleport, really all you gotta do is just go to the mission menu. So, let's head out.
So, boss's daughter, huh? Must be nice.
Oh yeah, it's great! You don't get a childhood and you never see your dad.
Well, I'm sure he's a busy guy, but I bet he dotes on you.
Wouldn't know. Never met the guy.
What? Doesn't he live around here?
Apparently.
I guess criminal masterminds don't make the best parents.
Momoshihiko says it's a security precaution. A lot of people want him dead, I guess.
How about you?
I don't even care that he's alive.
Well, he got you a pretty nice birthday gift.
He did? What was it?
Kind of a looking thing.
Well, does it do anything?
I have no idea.
You're beyond useless. Will you ask Smith next time you see him?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll put it on my to-do list.
Sorry about getting into combat while that was playing. I didn't expect these guys to pop up. I really hate superior enemies. I never did promise this would be a deathless run. Luckily, I didn't have much experience to lose, but elemental enemies, or enemies that have elemental attributes, often exude just a damage aura. So just by being near them, you're going to take a lot of damage. So you have to do a lot of hit and run stuff. You can't just really get stuck in and keep hitting them. Shotgun is still great. I mean, look at it. The pistol just did like 64 damage. I did almost as much with the shotgun, but I don't have to aim. Alright, let's follow the dots. One interesting thing about the way the missions are set up in this game is they are randomized. Every time you start a story mission, except with the exception of a few set-piece missions, you will sort of spawn in a different area, and the objectives will be scattered in all different ways. So, on a different playthrough playing this mission, you could start off in a totally different area. Keeps things kind of nice and fresh. Alright. These guys, if you notice, there's like some chains coming out of them. They are tethered to a chest, so they're basically guarding it. The nice thing about enemies that are tethered is they won't actually move away from it. So if you needed to like chill out and heal for a second, you can just run away from them. Speaking of which, well, there's a chi shrine over here, so by touching that I have 30 seconds of greatly expanded chi generation, so I can heal a lot better, which I am gonna need to do. Clear those guys out. Alright, just one more small fry. And the big guy. Come on, there we go. God, I hate that move. It has a pretty big AoE. Even dashing once away from it isn't enough sometimes. Alright. Let's see if this does any good. You can see why I'm not a big fan of the SMGs. The shotgun will often stun or knock down enemies. This doesn't even slow them down. You might also notice if you look at his health bar, he has the Swift attribute. Swift enemies are just a shitload faster than normal ones. They attack faster, move faster, and they're always on your ass. But even the fastest enemy isn't as fast as us. Oh god, that was actually pretty close. If you have less than, I think, 30 chi, you can't cast Healing Wave. So you gotta try and keep your chi up. Thankfully, due to Serene Mind, we do regenerate it slowly. Of course. You really need this to cure Kamiko, Smith. I don't want to know how you plan to administer it. I think I may have missed a chat there. I'll post that later. Anyway, on to the next objective. Just follow the dots. A couple more fangs. Two rats. They're all in a nice group. Just the sound the gun makes. Nice. I've mentioned it before, but the damage in this game is very region specific. Sometimes, even if an enemy is right in front of you, you won't strike them. Case in point, those enemies were just under my vortex, so no hit. Well, let's spend a little chi and then pick that up. No reason not to. Ooh, there's a couple of rabbits up here. If you know anything about Shadow Warrior 1, you might have some idea of what they can do. I usually won't hunt them down if I have a lot of experience, because if they do spawn the thing that they spawn, there's like a 50-50 chance that I'm going to die. So if I have something to lose, I might not tempt fate. In this case, no joy. Ooh, pink. Pink means ammo shrines. Those are... basically, I love them. Another rabbit. Okay, the next thing we need is over here, and there's a skill I haven't used yet, so... let's see, we earned this one a mission or two ago, Vanish. We're invisible, enemies can't see us, and we get a 50% damage bonus on our first strike, which I completely whiffed there. Honestly, I don't think it's worth it. It costs like 40 chi, and I'm trying to save all my chi for healing. So you can use almost half your chi just to get like an extra 30 damage on a strike. It's not worth it, really. Oh, here. I love using the shotgun to bait enemies into explosives. That was the mini boss's strike move. If you see those glowing spikes come out of the ground, you got to keep moving. Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. Yeah, putting up shields, summoning minions. I get it, seen this before. These Thorntails are one of the more aggressive enemies. They're much faster than the average one. They have a sort of sonic dash that they can roll towards you with, as well as summon spikes out of the ground, so you have to keep moving whenever you see them. If you hold still, you're going to get hit. Trying to lure him close to this thing, but no joy. Since they are attached to the mini-boss, they won't stray too far from it. If they get pulled away, they'll just sort of vanish and reappear much closer. I'm here. There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Alright, this mini-boss has the Vital attribute, which means they're going to slowly regenerate health. So while we were dealing with the minions, he's almost back to full health. Or she? I don't mean to just assume gender. And that was a poor use of a vortex. It's kind of tricky, just whenever there's a really tanky enemy, I'm not quite sure what weapons I want to use against them. The shotgun is just kind of a waste of ammo. There we go. Like I said, the Warsaw is great when you're using it against a single strong enemy, but not in groups. But he also gave us Yumi. I love the bow weapons in this game. We're going to see a lot of it. But here is an upgrade that I never use because it's garbage. This is the rapid fire mode. And it also demonstrated Yumi's other attribute.
I've killed today.
Yumi has a 6% chance to turn an enemy into rabbits. Which is kind of cute and funny, but again, if it turns into a rabbit and then it summons a bunny lord, you're in some trouble. Also gave us a projectiles pouch, so we can carry more bows. Sorry, more arrows. As well as other classes of projectile weapon, but we'll see those later. Alright, let's give the bow a workout. God damn it. I fucking hate physical resist enemies. But there's a fire barrel over here. Yes. Worked out pretty well. And an explosive thingy here. Another skill point. Now, whenever I see an enemy that has the physical resist attribute, they also almost always have hardened. I honestly have no idea what the difference is, but basically what that means is any weapon without an elemental attribute is going to do like half damage. Sometimes even less than that. Another ammo shrine. We're supposed to go behind me, but I want to clear out the enemies over here just in case I need room to maneuver. There they are. Come here. Ah. Didn't quite finish him off. The bow is really a great first strike weapon. Let's just clear these spiders out. So enemies that are superior just have a lot more health than everything else. But not that much. Anyway, the bow. So, let's see. If you kill an enemy with a single hit, it won't alert other enemies around it. Like I said, the hitboxes in this game are very precise. So if you are good with a bow, you can take out an entire group of enemies before they even know you're there. Assuming you start with the weak ones. If you hit an enemy that has hardened or something, then it's not going to kill it, as we saw earlier. Fuck you. Oh, literally got my back against the wall there. It's not a good place to be. You always want to have room to maneuver. Like, yeah, I tried to dash away, but didn't really work. And he just jumped over my strike. Come on. As you just saw there, oftentimes when you need health, one of the best things you can do is just kill a lot of weak enemies. The odds are pretty good. At least one of them is going to drop a health pack. One of the worst situations you can be in is when there's one enemy left, but he's one of the tough ones. Because then you're kind of shit out of luck when it comes to healing, unless you have some extra chi. That was not a good shot. Come on. The bow does have a cone of fire. It's not pinpoint accurate, so even if you're dead on something, it might stray a little bit. There's the guy we need to kill, but there's another one around him somewhere. Let's see, he's big, but he is vulnerable to ice. So, rather than waste a lot of ammo, let's pull out the Einhander here. And I do have a few ice elemental upgrades. So, what's that, 17% ice damage? Let's put him in slot 4. And fill those up with some more ice ones. Okay. And I've only got 2 ice upgrades, and I should have put that carnivorous aspect on. That would have done extra damage to superior enemies, but oh well. Doesn't really matter. What is that? Yeah, enemies are able to dash and jump up to pretty much any level you're on, so they're never going to be stuck in a pit. It's almost like teleporting. Alright, oh, big guy's coming. Okay. Let's deal with you. So, like I said before, I'm not really a fan of the SMGs, but one of the things they are good at is applying elemental damage. They hit a lot, and so if there's any extra attributes that they can apply, they almost certainly will. Ice usually slows enemies down, but the upgrades that I've applied to it don't have that extra effect, so these just deal slightly more damage, which is really not that much in this case. I also really don't want to die here, because if you look at my experience bar, I am this close to leveling up, but I am getting kind of low on chi. He's almost dead, come on. Ooh, bigger clip. Nice. Just unload on him. Even 90 wasn't enough to finish him. There we go. Alright. Didn't leave a whole lot for a tough enemy. But we got that last thing we needed. Oh, over here. Snake dudes! I love and hate snake dudes. They're a fun enemy to fight, but they are slithery as hell. They move really quick, they strike really fast, but they explode in really satisfying ways. There's one buddy over here. Let's finish this one off. Yeah, early game, you gain a lot of levels very quickly. I mean, what, that was 2 enemies, and look at my bar. I'm almost halfway to the next level. Ooh, critical hit. I was lucky. Alright, let's go pick up the last thing I need. What's it, one more chi crystal? I guess that's somehow different from the blue ones that I pick up when I kill an enemy. Stingers are annoying because their melee strikes come out very quickly. And they do telegraph it a tiny bit, but it's very hard to avoid once they start. Yeah. The first time I played this game, I didn't take advantage of the fact that there's explosive barrels strewn literally everywhere, but second time through, they are extremely useful. Always pay attention to your environments. Superior enemies. You would think one of those strikes would have blown it to pieces, but not yet. Took some chunks off of you. He's missing half his abdomen. How is he alive? The locational damage on enemies is hilarious sometimes. The fact that the enemies can keep coming at you with what they're missing is a bit weird. Alright, last chi crystal. Some more ammo.
So weird having you in my head.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I guess it's more like deja vu.
You did something like this before.
It was slightly different, but I had a helper in my head for a while. It was aggravating
Right in the
first
dick.
too, but eventually we became friends.
Wonderful. I'm living with a schizophrenic.
Dude's got ups.
Schizophrenic. A highly trained and heavily armed schizophrenic.
Well, if you're gonna go big, I guess.
Always.
Oh, another fortune cookie. Is this our first one? You find these strewn around the level. Mostly they're just dumb puns, but some good quotes. Alright, I've got everything I need, so I'm just gonna clear out a couple of the chests around here. Oh, that one's outside. Hang on. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna run around the rest of the level and see if I can find anything. Speaking of which, I did find a secret. So down here, past this shrine to Amiona, this isn't the secret, but it's a nice little detail. If you keep heading into the cave down there. Another one of those Fuck! Like I said, luckily when you die from falling, you don't lose experience. I would have been pissed if I did. Anyway, I'm just gonna get this. Let's approach this from a different angle. And I'm gonna run around the level a bit, get this last skill point, then I'll head back to Dragon Mountain. Carefully. Alright, it is possible to jump out of there. Probably faster to just jump in the pit, though. Home sweet home. Alright, let's go turn this quest in. Yeah, just from that one mission, what, 6 skill points. You get them pretty quickly when you're playing on Insanity.
You got... Wang speaking.
Has Kamiko's condition improved?
Let's check.
He cares.
Not exactly, but we're working on it.
And are you integral to her recovery?
I'm not sure it...
Good, come to my office. I have something I need done.
Will it involve getting paid this... You know, she's a treasure.
What's up, buddy?
Hello, Wang. I didn't expect you back so soon.
Funny how efficient you can be when there's someone in your head yelling at you all the time.
Do you have a problem with efficiency?
So you and Kamiko are getting along then?
I wouldn't call it getting along so much as getting through.
Enough chatting, let's get on with it.
The rock doesn't choose the river, nor the river the rock. Yet neither would exist without the other.
Tell him to lay off the cryptic wisdom and make my stupid potion already.
Kamiko says you're full of shit.
Oh, I doubt that very much.
Okay, she said to lay off the cryptic wisdom and make the stupid potion already.
That's my girl. My items, please.
Here you go. Oh, and hey, Kamiko had a question. What was that thing her dad got her?
It is a spirit well, an extremely powerful artifact.
Say what now?
It is like a container, only it can hold a person's soul.
Wait, seriously? Why can't I live in there instead of with this idiot?
She wants to know why you didn't put her in there.
It would not be a good idea. Once you have entered a spirit well, you will never emerge.
Oh, so it's like a Comic-Con.
This is a complex operation. It's going to take me some time. Check back with me when you can.
Alright, Chi Blast and Ripper. So, last little thing, let's take a look at what the Ripper does. We'll do that quest next time, probably. Alright, so, the Ripper. The Ripper is very similar to the Blades of Zaibatsu. So it strikes more than once when you do a stinger. All the short blades have similar multi-strike attributes like that. Like most of the other weapons, you can parry.
Combo breaker!
That's right. Honestly, I prefer the weapons that strike multiple times, because if you hit twice, there's twice as great a chance that you can do a critical strike. And when you put some strike attributes on yourself, those proc very often. So imagine doing that almost every time. So that's about it for now. Join me next time. We'll do some more side quests.